Washington Commanders are going to be this year's New England Patriots and make it to the Super Bowl.
You're not. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.
Jaden Daniels was a young superstar 2 years ago. He got hurt. Assuming he plays in 17 games, assuming they add Brandon Ayuk at some point, which Brandon Ayuk has told us multiple times he'll be there. And then you look defensively, I like what they've done. They've addressed all three levels of their defense. Forney Monte, good pass rusher. Sonny Styles will be the new quarterback of the defense. Their first-round pick, and someone like Malik Robertson is a good nickel corner. So I think their defense will be better. May not be great, but I think it'll be good enough. But the key is Jaden Daniels. If he is healthy, he is a dynamic playmaker. I think Washington is one of those teams that's under the radar right now.
You're saying they go from 5-12 to representing the NFC in the Super Bowl. Do you agree?
I'm putting them in the Super Bowl. I believe that Washington is going to be a serious threat, possibly even a bigger threat to the Eagles in the division than Dallas. Everything we say about Dallas in terms of how they address their defense is true about Washington. They're just as excited about their first-round pick, Sonny Styles. So the question is, Jaden Daniels' health, have they done enough to make themselves a team that doesn't need to rely on heroics from him all the time, the way they kind of did 2 years ago? If they have, and if he's healthy, there's no reason to think that a team that was in the NFC Championship game 15 months ago and missed the playoffs last year after its quarterback got hurt can't bounce right back.
So the way I'm hearing this, Mike, is that if you're that high on Washington becoming this year's New England Patriots, whether it's Super Bowl or whether it being a team that, makes it deep in the playoffs, there has to be somebody else in their own division that takes a step back or falls off. If that's Dallas or if that's Philly.
Oh, really?
Who do you think that would be?
Yeah, I think Philly has a lot of question marks, unusually for this time of year. Again, you look at the receiver position, not having A.J. Brown and Mekhi Levin step up right away. Their offensive line got a lot older. Their pass rush, there's a lot of questions now. They got added Jonathan Bernard, who I think will be materially impactful. But for a great Eagle team, there are a lot of questions. And again, if we're Washington guys, our quarterback is young and he's getting better. Also adding Rasheed White, drafting Kaytron Allen. To Dan's point, if you can take some of the pressure off of Jaden Daniels, I think you may have a legit superstar by the end of the year.
But Mike, you told me that the Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys were similar. You're bold over there on the other side in the AFC on the Bengals, but not bold on the Dallas Cowboys. You just told me that the Cowboys and the Bengals are the same team.
I didn't say anything that Dallas won't be competitive. I'm just saying that Washington is the under the radar New England Patriots of the 2026 season.
Well, I just know that I can trust Dak Prescott. When Dak Prescott is healthy, that offense is elite, and he's always in the running for MVP. When Jay Daniels came in the league, you told me that you were concerned with his health. The first year, they put him at risk. Now, I don't think that they're going to continue to put him at risk like Cliff Kingsbury did before, but he's a guy that's going to run the ball. He's slight coming out of injury. It's this offense dynamic. If he's not a guy that's willing to run for over 800 yards as well, then we know he's slight.
We can trust the Dallas offense. I think we all are in agreement on that. We trust the Dallas defense, knowing that they've been overhauled, new play caller and Christian Parker, a lot of new pieces.
Trust is a strong word,
Yeah.
and I don't think trust is the word right now, not having ever seen Christian Parker do this job. He's well regarded. I wouldn't shock me if he could do the job and if their defense was much better. But I think we have to see it come together first. They're a little bit like the Bengals in that way, that if they can just get the defense to average, the offense can take them a long way. But I will make this point. You're talking about Jaden Daniels and Dak Prescott. I believe they have won the same number of playoff games.
I get that. But I would ask you this, both you guys, in this division, who has the most dominant group? What's the most dominant group in this division?
The Dallas offense.
So that's something I can hang my hat on, right?
7 games
We're
left.
projecting that Saquon Barkley can carry an offense.
Yeah, my point too with Washington is where they could be versus where they're perceived to be right now.
Hope and wish, a bad place to be. Just saying. Moving on.
Yeah, I like that. Open and wishing. All right, time to get up and go.
You can't make this ish up, y'all. You cannot make this ish up. It's the most entertaining Eagles content creator in the game. Your boy, Mr. CoolCat-Mitch, representing the Birds. 79 days away from kickoff of the 2026 NFL season, where the Philadelphia Eagles will face the Washington Commanders. Week 1 at the Link. I'll be there. Simone will be there. Lord Brunson will be there. Everybody will be there. You got people like this talking once again about the Dallas Cowboys, but also saying that the Washington Commanders is going to be the next New England Patriots. The next New England Patriots. Going to the Super Bowl. Ah. LOL of the day, these four. Thinking the Cowboys gonna do something. Thinking the Commanders are the new. Saying the Commanders are a bigger threat to the Eagles than the Cowboys. Y'all enjoy y'all morning. Y'all enjoy your moment. Enjoy your morning. Enjoy. On the road.